They called me here when one of your goats was terribly sick. How many days after I had left here? Barely 3 or 2 days. 3 days. While I was here, we treated all of them, but none of you told me that this goat was sick, yet I have been informed that it was sick even before I came here. Isn't it? Or you didn't notice? You didn't notice. You as you. Did any one of you notice?
Just started diarrhea.
You saw diarrhea, but previously it was sleeping, it was weak, and you were noticing that. So this goat was sick even before I came here. However, this is not the concern. I want to educate something today into you about animals. You see, animals are like us people. They have life, they fall sick, and they die, like this one has died, if they don't receive treatment. Or if they don't receive treatment in time. They do what? They do what? Tulifena? Eh? Tulifena mzee. Me myself, my work is to come here, check on your animals, treat them against any diseases that I suspect, because we are past the stage of you calling me to come here when animals are falling sick. Okay? HM invests a lot of money in these animals that we bring here, okay? And they are for your own benefit. You as you, pupils here. You may not eat them, but you may learn from them, and with time, you will become like me. You are all studying and you want to be somewhere with jobs, right? This is one of the most important jobs in this country, even abroad. It pays very well. You can live a good life. Okay? So even if you don't eat them as meat and you learn from them, you can be well. You can get a what? You can get a job out of it. You can have a career out of animals like you see me here today. Okay? So it is partially your responsibility, because HM is not going to be here every day to look after these animals. It is your collective responsibility to make sure that these animals are okay. Me, I will come here once in a while, visit you, treat them, deworm them, vaccinate them, and I go away. But it is your responsibility to report anything that you've seen in these animals. Okay? If an animal has diarrhea, that is a sign that it is sick. Okay? If an animal is not feeling well, it will sleep around. It will be weak. You'll be taking them to graze, but it will be weak to even go where you're taking them. It will not eat, it will lose appetite. Okay? You'll bring food for it, but it will not eat. You will take it out there to eat, but it will not what? Another common sign is when you see these animals, when you're taking them out early in the morning and one of them lags behind, it stays behind, while others move to where they graze from. That is one sign that it is not what? It is not what?
It's
It
not
is
well.
not okay. Okay? That is one sign. We've said it will lose appetite. Some signs like diarrhea. It will sleep around, it will lag behind. Okay? I left a thermometer when I came here. Did you die? Small thermometer like this. You don't have it? Who kept them? Okay. One of the other common signs in these animals is it will grow thin. You take them out every day to eat, but for it is continuously becoming small and thin every day. Okay? While others are looking good, that means the animal is not what? Is not okay. There is another common sign. When you take these animals to graze, or any day of the day, any time of the day, their hair coats are looking shiny. They are very bright. Okay? But a goat that is not okay and the one that is sick, its hair coat is rough. Even hairs are peeling off sometime. When you touch it, the hairs just go off. Okay? That is one other sign. Now, why am I teaching you this? I am teaching you to respond whenever you see one of these signs in these animals. Okay? You have to report it to your head. Or you yourself, you can tell the HM that I have seen such and such a sign, and the doctor told us that whenever we see these signs, the animals are what? You communicate to him. Not like you've communicated to him today at the last moment when this animal was sick and was showing these signs earlier. Okay? When you report at the last moment, we don't stay near. That is one. And even if we stay near and we come here early, once you report an animal late, it has less chances of surviving even when it is treated. Okay? You better report these signs earlier enough. Okay? You better report them early enough such that we can come here in time and diagnose the problem and we treat them. Okay? You are a team of so many people. You cannot tell me that animals were sick and none of you noticed these signs. You might have been seeing, but maybe you didn't know. That is why I'm teaching you today. Okay? You have to be vigilant. These animals have life. If one of you wakes up one day and is sick, is suffering from malaria and is not feeling well, he will talk. But the goats don't talk. Okay? They don't talk. So if they don't talk, how will you know? You have to be vigilant. You have to look at them every time you're taking them out. Okay? Look inside their house. Look at all of them. See which one has flu, which one has cough. Okay? Which one is bringing tears. All those are signs of what? Tulifena. All those are signs of disease. All those are signs that the animal is not what? Okay? Tulifena. All these signs, when you see one of them or all of them, you have to report them to the headmaster. He can give you a phone and you call me and you explain. Okay? Now what you just did today is you called me at the last minute and I was very far. When I came, the other gentleman had slaughtered the animal to take the meat to go and eat. That is very deadly. These animals have diseases that affect them and affect human as well. They affect us. Okay? You will one day find an animal very sick and before I reach here, the animal has died. What we call acute diseases. Someone will hurry up to slaughter it. After slaughtering it, they go and eat. They get the diseases and before you know, they have died. Who of you whose parents will be happy to be informed that you've died because you wanted to eat meat? You were so hungry for meat. You ate meat that was infected and you died. Is that good news? So that is very dangerous. You do not eat dead animals. And you do not eat these animals that have died out of diseases you do not know yet. Okay? You don't eat dead animals, and you don't eat animals that have died of diseases that you don't know. Are we together? It is very dangerous. Who of you has ever heard of a disease called anthrax? Who of you? It has been affecting people in Budaka, Bududa, those areas in the east. You eat an animal that has died of a disease you don't know, and you die instantly. So that has to stop. Before a doctor comes to look at the animals, do not tamper with the dead what? With the dead animal. Okay? So what happened today is we've slaughtered that animal and we found out that it had eaten a lot of foreign material that blocked its system. It didn't block it today, or it didn't eat it today. It ate it so many days ago. And this thing blocked the what? You see? We got this from the stomach of the what? Mukiraba? Mulowooza yakijja wayo kiridde ddi? Kuliko n'ekyuma. Musembere mukyetegereza. Kino kyuma. Mukirabye? So embuzi eno yakirya netandika okukogga nga kitandisa oblockinga system yaayo. Mu signs ezimu ze yaleeta ze mutafaayo okwegendereza, tutandikidde mu Luzungu. One of the signs that this goat showed before it died that you didn't notice is it started thinning. It started wasting away, growing thin. Okay? It started losing appetite. And lastly, it had diarrhea before it died. A little diarrhea. That diarrhea is normally 1 day or 2 days. Okay? But this is what blocked its system and led to that. So you have to be vigilant. If you had reported earlier the time I came here, I would have diagnosed this, I would have found it out, and I would have cut it and removed it, and we saved this animal. But you didn't. Okay? So from today, you have to be vigilant. You have to report these things whenever you see them. Okay? Report to the people responsible. If HM is not here, you talk to another person that has a phone they can call. Okay? That is it for today. I don't want to be called and I find these same things again and none of you didn't communicate. Okay? Talk to your colleagues, talk to the people responsible, and you inform people responsible in time when these animals are not what? Okay. It is your collective responsibility. Are we together? Vale, thank you.